Temurah Daf. When it comes to Trumas and Maisras, the Torah is very specific that you have to be in a certain order. First, you have to take Bikurim, the first grown fruit, you bring it to the Mizbeach. Then you take Truma, you give it to the Kohen. Then you take Meiser Rishon, 10%, you give it to the Levi. And the Levi takes from that 10% and gives it to the Kohen. And then you have to give Meiser Sheni, 10% from what you have left over. You bring that to Yerushalayim and you eat the fruit. But it has to be in a very specific order. As the Torah says, Milei Oscha B'dim Acha. Milei Oscha is referring to Bikurim. Mole, they're full. When your fruit are full, you bring it as Bikurim. B'dim Acha is a mixture. Rashi says, Truma is bottle in 101 in a mixture. Even though the pasuk is referring to Bikurim and Truma, we learn from this also that you cannot take Meiser Sheni and give it before you take Meiser Rishon. Because one pshat is Meiser Rishon has within it Truma, like we said, the Levi has to give his Truma, part of that Meiser Rishon. And another pshat is because Bikurim is 4 Shemos, it has 4 separate names. Truma has 3 names, Meiser Rishon has 2, and Meiser Sheni has 1 name. As a Machlokes HaMeroim, if you mix up the order, you get Malchus. You did it on purpose, you get Malchus. According to Rabbi Lazar, you get Malchus. And according to Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Chanina, you don't get Malchus. According to Rabbi Lazar, you get Malchus because with your dibur, with your mouth, you changed the status of the food. There was a real change that happened to the food. It became Truma or Meiser. And according to Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Chanina, there's a concept called Lav Anita Klasei. Anytime the Torah gives you a Lav, and then right afterwards, or even later, according to Maman Damar, the Torah gives you a remedy to that Lav, then there's no Malchus. So since by Truma the Torah says, if you messed up, just continue, give the Truma, that's your remedy, then you don't get Malchus. However, by Temurah, in our sugya Temurah, not Truma, but Temurah, even though the Torah gives us a remedy, somebody did Temurah, he switched, he said, this animal should have the Kedusha of the first animal, the Torah says, the second animal is Kaddish, that's considered a remedy, nevertheless, he gets Malchus. Why is that? Because by Temurah, it's 2 lavim, lo yachlifenu v'lo yirmirenu, it's 2 lavim against the one I say, they win, and you get Malchus. The Gemara proves that Rebbe Lazar is the one that holds that you get Malchus if you mess up the order in Trumas and Maisros. There's a case. A person has 2 baskets, a black and a white, and he wants to eat the fruit in the black basket. So he says that the fruit in the white basket should be Trumas and Maisros for the black basket. He's allowed to eat the fruit in the black basket even though he didn't separate the Truma from the white. If he goes ahead and says, now the black basket should be Trumas and Maisros on the white, that won't work. Because the black is potter from Trumas and Maisros, and you cannot be mafresh Trumas and Maisros from something that's potter on something that's chayiv. If he said simultaneously, they both should be Trumas and Maisros for each other, then it works. And you could eat them, you could eat the fruit even without being mafresh Trumas and Maisros. He'll take care of it a little later. Rabbi Lazar says, if you do so, if you say, let's say the first case, that the white should be Trumas and Maisros for the black, you get Malchus. Why is that? Says Rabbi Lazar, because you just took Meiser Sheni from the white for the black. Before you took Meiser Rishon from the white one for itself. You were out of order. Out of order, you get Malchus. So you see, Rabbi Lazar is the one that says that if you're out of order, you get Malchus, and not Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Chanina, like we thought initially. Lav Shem Bei Maisa is a Machlokes Tanoim. That is, if somebody, as we discussed yesterday, somebody did a lav that doesn't have any action to it. He spoke. That itself is not action. Machlokes Tanoim whether you get Malchus. There's a Machlokes by Korban Pesach. It says in the Torah you're not allowed to leave any of the Korban Pesach over. What if a person left it over? Do you get Malchus? Now leaving over Korban Pesach is Lav Shem Bei Maisa. He didn't do anything. He just didn't eat it. So according to Rabbi Yaakov, you're potter from Malchus because it's Lav Shem Bei Maisa. According to Rabbi Yehuda, really you should get Malchus because Lav Shem Bei Maisa you get Malchus. The reason why you don't get Malchus over here is because it's a Lav Shenitik Lasei. Since the Torah gives us a remedy, it says, but if you leave over Vanois of Be'esh Tesroifu, that's a remedy, and anytime there's a Lav Shenitik Lasei, you're potter from Malchus. According to Abaya, anytime the Torah tells us not to do something and you do it, you created something wrong, and you get Malchus for creating that thing. According to Rava, you didn't create anything because it was wrong for you to do so. So you didn't create it, and you get malchus for being over on what the Torah told you to do. By a oina, somebody that's ma'ana somebody that rapes someone, the halacha is he must marry her and keep her forever. He's not allowed to divorce her. What happens if he divorced her? He must return her. What if he's a kohen and he can't return a divorcee? He can't marry a divorcee, so he gets malchus. It says the Gemara, the reason why he gets malchus, even though there's a remedy, returner, is because the Torah gave a special Gdusha Chamura to a Kohen. And therefore, according to Rashi's Pshat, is even though there's a Lavanitic class say here, we still give him Malchus. According to Tosfos, there's no remedy here because he's a Kohen and he can't remarry her. So there is no Lavanitic class say. And with that, we finish today's daf. Have a wonderful day.